Hello there guys, welcome back to another video of the World Cup simulation series. This is Greece versus Colombia. This game probably Colombia are favoured for. They've got some good, fast, pacey players. And the only result I can actually see is a Colombia win. As I've stated in other videos, I cannot skip this, so unfortunately you guys are just going to have to watch it out. I do like the Colombian kit, it is pretty awesome. Greece's isn't bad either though. The all white with the streak of blue is something I would like to see Leeds implement one day, but we know what Macron are like, they suck. That's as far as I'm going to say about that. So, the Greece lineup really is not really that strong. There's no recognisable player there just by the face. You think, oh, it's that player, he's quality. So, really, Greece are going to have to be the surprise package in this group, otherwise I can't see them going through to the knockout stage. Colombia, on the other hand, have some good fast pacey players. They've got that Martinez up front who's an absolute, well, Speedy Gonzalez, he's absolutely rapid. And they've got a few rapid players of Colombia, a good passing team. I think they will surprise a lot of people at this World Cup and possibly make it through to the knockout stage. And if they do, and England do as well, there is a very, very good chance that England and them could meet in the round of 16. So it might be worth noting what kind of side Colombia are when they do face Greece tomorrow. So the handshakes are being exchanged and there is the cup. There's a long way to go yet though in this tournament, and it could go to absolutely any team that is in this competition. As we've already seen a few upsets. We saw Croatia beat Spain in the dying seconds of the game. We saw Spain dispatch the Netherlands yesterday. It was a good close game though, when it could have gone either way. And I'm expecting another game like that today, but I am expecting Colombia just to edge it due to the fact they have a bit more pace about them and the conditions should suit them. Because as England and Greece are from Europe, of course. So it's Greece that are going to get us underway today. I've got to say, I am liking this kit. It's pretty smart. So, here we go. This is the third game that I've done. If you haven't seen yet, Hartman Mate is a good friend of mine in real life. He's doing the other games. Make sure you subscribe to him and check them out as well, because when it comes to the knockout stages, we're going to do dual commentary, hopefully, and upload it to both our channels. So let's hope that England are in that. So as you can see, Greece here, through on goal. Good defending in the end by Colombia, and they've started off on the back foot here. You'd have expected them to be a little bit more alert. Martinez, he's a danger, definitely for Colombia. But I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys, most of these players I have never heard of, so I can't really tell you much about them. And Colombia are one of those teams which look to pass the ball around a lot and use their pace. Gutierrez, I've actually heard of him. Can he get a shot off? He can't. Good save in the end by the goalkeeper. Forces it out for a corner. I did initially think he actually is offside. I did think he was offside. So it's not going to be a corner, it's going to be a goal kick. Or a free kick, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Anyone was gambling there for Greece they were in. And there's no one on the same wavelength at all. Greece's kit reminds me a lot of England's actually. It's just all white. Okay, so Colombia here trying to build some momentum and get forward quickly. Sanchez passes it to Rodriguez. Heard of him as well, actually. Amaria, I have never heard of him. Sanchez again. I've heard of most of these players from Football Manager, in all fairness, so some of them from Colombia become absolutely class on it, so that might be a little tip that you want to take under note if you do play Football Manager. Colombia is a good place to scout for players. I'm doing a Leeds career on it at the moment, and I've managed to get them back into the Premiership. I did actually contemplate doing it as a YouTube channel, so if you guys want to see that, just let me know and I will be more than happy to do a little channel, little series for it. Greece coming forward now though, and not really any threat here. Good tackle in the end, and is that a back pass? It would be very harsh to say that was a back pass, but I've seen him given. So once again, Colombia lose the ball and Greece get it back. I've noticed teams are going for the long ball a lot more. I don't know if that's because of the conditions. It's hard to run at players when you're absolutely exhausted, I guess, and struggling to breathe because it's so hot. But Greece are one of these teams I think are really going to struggle with the conditions as much as England are going to. Although it is hotter in Greece than it is in England, so I don't know. It will be interesting to see how they cope. Rodriguez here. Just couldn't find the run, and Greece cut out that ball really well. We're in the 24th minute now, and not a chance really to note as of yet, apart from the one that was offside for Colombia. And Gutierrez here is on the ball. He's going to look for that run. He's found him. He had a shot, but it was cut out well by the defender. And once again, Colombia just trying to force the opening here, force the issue. But really, there's nothing coming of it. That is a mistake by Greece. That almost cost them dearly. I think this is one of those games where not a lot of people are going to watch it because they're expecting a draw, ball draw. Or they're expecting both teams to not go for it and just try and grind out a draw for the first game. I mean, most teams are nervous when it comes to the first game in the group. Understandably, because if you lose your first game, it piles so much pressure on you and you've got it all to do. So, really, you do not want to lose that first game, and Greece almost in there. And, really, this has been quite an even match. There's no team that's been absolutely on top. And Colombia keeping a good line there, although I think he's just off because of his other leg. So, it was offside. Again, Colombia just losing the ball, can't retain possession long enough to do anything with it at the moment. Credit to Greece though, they're closing them down so quickly that they can't do anything with it. Most of this game's been played in the centre of the park at the moment, so that's why there's been little or no action in front of goal as it stands. Hopefully the second half improves, like it did for Spain and the Netherlands. That really kicked off in the second half. But at the moment, it looks like we are heading into the half-time interval 0-0, unless something happens quickly. How far do you think they will get into the tournament? Greece surprised a lot of people by winning, was it Euro 2002? No, that was the World Cup. Euro 2004, sorry. They won Euro 2004. Surprised a hell of a lot of people with that. And ever since, they've really not stepped up to that standard. So, I don't know. I can't see Greece getting out of the group. I can see Colombia qualifying in second. Which means if England were to finish first, they would face England. If they were to finish second, it would probably mean that England were to face the team that finished second. So, the team that finished first, sorry, which could be Colombia. And this group is a funny one, actually. So, it will be interesting to see how it all ends up going, but we're approaching half time here and nothing is really happening at all. It's been a poor game of football in all fairness. And let's hope for better from the second half. Gutierrez here. Can he force one more chance for Colombia? The answer to that is a big fat no. Half time, 0-0. It needs to be a lot better in the second half, otherwise I might actually fall asleep. So both teams well and truly cancelling each other out. Most of the game has been played in the centre of midfield, like I said before, and the score remains 0-0. Hey there guys, welcome back for the second half. Greece didn't have a single shot on or off target in the first half, so they really need to improve that statistic as quickly as possible. So Colombia were on top in the first half. They had 3 shots. 2 of them, I think, were offsides. Really, Greece are defending well, but Colombia here looking to threaten. Nothing comes of it, and Greece looking to counter. Gun interception by Yippies there. And again, Colombia just happy to keep the ball, pass it back. Can't lose it there though. Taking a few chances, a few risks at the back. Keeping the ball for too long, they just need to pass and let it go. And that is a poor ball in the end, which has resulted in a Greece throw in. But really, that is a good ball. That is a good ball. That's better. We need to see more of that, more positive attacking football, because at the moment, both teams look nervous to all hell and they're not really going for it, and there's some substitutions being made as well. For Greece, Colombia have decided not to twist yet. They're sticking to what they have, and Greece are actually making 2 substitutions. Obviously the manager isn't happy with what he's seen, and he's decided to change it round and hope that a fresh pair of legs can get him a goal. Because at the moment they just do not look like scoring at all to Greece, but it almost fell for them there. Again, coming forward, just patient passing. Cuts inside as a shot, and I think it took a deflection for a corner. And apparently it didn't. It is a goal kick. Well, we'll see it again here. It wasn't far off. It was always going over there. And Colombia do decide to make a change now. Hopefully this sparks the game up a little bit, because it has been pretty dull up to this point. We're 55 minutes in, and it is still 0-0, as you know. Can Gutierrez make something happen? Sanchez, Martinez finds a player on the wing. Gurada, who's lost it. Carrada. I don't know. Don't know how to pronounce his name. Can Colombia get a shot off here? Sanchez. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper, and he got lucky with a deflection there. It came off a Greece player and ended up back in his arms, because it could have gone anywhere. It could have fallen straight back to the Colombian striker's feet, and he would have had a tap-in. So that's the best chance that we've had in the game. I know it's not saying much, but it's true. It is the best chance that we've had. And Greece are going to try and have a chance of their own here. Cuts inside, crosses. I should have crossed it in there. That was very greedy by Samaras. All he has to do is square that ball across, and it's a tap-in. And that is actually his last contribution to the game. He's going to be subbed off. Obviously the manager is disgusted at the fact he's gone for goal there. Good run, to be honest, though, by him, so you can't fault him for having a pop. So number 18 is going to come on. Fetfatides. I don't know how to pronounce Greek names, so apologies for that. Rodriguez on the ball again. Sanchez, Colombia just slowing the tempo down a bit here. Both teams have had chances. That was Greece's first shot on goal in the 60th minute. Based on the play, I would say Colombia just deserved to win it. Will they? That's another thing. They have a chance here though to open the scoring. Martinez passes it to Gutierrez. He should have gone for goal. He really should have gone for goal there. It was very unselfish what he did, but in the end it was a better option to shoot, and that is his last contribution to the game as well. It's like the teams are afraid to score. It's weird. Afraid to concede and afraid to score. Yes, it is a big factor. Winning your first group game is always massively important. But drawing it isn't much better, really. Unless all the other teams draw. And Greece has a chance here. But he should have gone forward then. I don't know why he went back. Cross it in. Can he get a cross in? You can see the gulfing class compared to Spain and Greece. Greece just don't look up to it at all, whereas Spain looked fired up, but so did the Netherlands, and really they were unlucky to lose that game. And of course Brazil lost their opening game to Croatia in a shock last minute goal by Mandzukic, who is actually suspended for the real game. I didn't know that, so he will be a big miss for them. Greece here just really are trying to force an opening, and they're giving the ball away, and Colombia should be trying to get it forward as fast as possible, but they're not. It's almost like they're happy to take the draw, which is strange because I assume that Colombia would be the better team, and they have a chance here. Sanchez, wrong option. There was a man up top who was through on goal if he'd found him, and he just picked the wrong option there. So we are 76 minutes in now. Lovely ball there. Can he get on the end of it? He does do. Crosses it in. Just couldn't get ahead to it. Good defending in the end by Colombia. Sees it out. And they're going to break here with Baca. Rodriguez. Oh, that's the ball that Baca wanted back. He finds Rodriguez again. Is he going to get a cross in? Oh, good defending by Greece. He tries to stop it going out for a corner, but he couldn't deny the corner. So, can Colombia make this count? Can they get something from this set piece? We will soon see. Rodriguez is going to take it. Puts it into the box. Martinez's head. Oh, it's just wide. That is by far the best opportunity we've had in the game. And maybe, oh, he should have scored. He should have got that on target. The goalkeeper wouldn't have got to it. And that would have probably been the goal that would have won Colombia the game. There's still 9 minutes left, and to be honest with you, I can't see Greece scoring. I'm probably going to eat them words and Greece are going to score now, but really, Greece just do not look up to it up front at all. They don't look to have any players with the belief of scoring a goal, so we will soon see though. There's only 7 minutes left. Are we heading for another ball draw? Unless Greece can make something happen here. That is a poor ball though. And they're giving the ball away here. Again, Colombia happy to go back. Pass it back rather than getting the ball forward. It's like there's no urgency in their play at all to score a goal today. Like they're happy to soak up the pressure and just grind out a draw, which is unusual. It must be the way the teams are set out. Baca is not offside, despite claims from Greece defence. Baca's cut inside here. Good save by the goalkeeper. Can he keep it on? He did, but Greece defended well and it's gone out for a corner. This is probably going to be the last opportunity of the game. We're in the 89th minute now. Can Colombia make something happen from this? A point isn't really going to be enough in a game which Colombia would have expected to win. They're heavy favourites, so Sanchez puts the ball over the top. Greece defend well, but it's fallen straight back to Colombia. no, it's just not happening for him, and the goalkeeper's just happy to pass it out. All Greece have to do is hoof it, and that's going to be the end of the game. Oh, that is such a poor first touch. I hope that doesn't cost him, because it could do. Amarella is through on goal here. Crosses it in. Shots blocked again. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper, and Greece are living on the edge here. They'll just want the full-time whistle. And he's had a shot, and it's just flown over the bar, and Greece survive. They managed to grind out a draw. It's finished 0-0. Colombia should have maybe won it there at the death. Good save by the goalkeeper though, and a really good clearance for the bicycle kick. And in the end, guys, it's finished Greece 0, Colombia 0. As you can see, it was that bad. There are no highlights to show. Greece only had one shot on target, which is really not good enough if they expect to get out of this group. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you for the next one.